Hi friends, this is Manoj Kumar. Once again, I am here after a very long time. This is a video on the features of the revised AIFL which I have sent along with the presentation. So I have sent you the revised version of the presentation. Along with this presentation, I have also sent 4 AIFLs. That is main AIFL, pivot oscillator AIFL, pivot width AIFL, and also bicell volume AIFL. So, and this is the presentation which I had sent to you, that is version 5. Intraday trading using pivots for Indian markets, version 5. So, in this video, I will actually walk through these 4 AIFLs. I will be explaining to you the features of these AIFLs, mainly from a functional perspective. So, first let me take you through this main AIFL. So, when you actually overlay this main AIFL on intraday charts, you will get the structure like this. This is Bank Nifty futures chart. The intraday time frame which I am using here is 5 minutes. So, this AIFL has to be plotted only in intraday time frame, preferably 5 or 15 minutes, or even you can plot lesser than that also, not more than 15 minutes. So, in order to see the features of this chart, right click and click on parameters. So, you will get a properties window, so which actually lists a host of features here. So, I will take you through each of these features. The first one is actually the type of the chart. So, by default you can see the candle chart getting displayed. If you want to change the candle chart to a bar chart, you can change here. The second one is actually daily chart overlay. If you want the daily candle to be displayed, you can actually click this yes. So, here you can see the daily candle displaying, which is nothing but the consolidated version of the market movements of the intraday candles. Similarly, if you can see here, this is the daily candle. This is nothing but the consolidated version of the market movements that happen through the intraday session. And this is actually volume chart. So, if you want the volume to be displayed on the main chart, you can display this. This is also a sort of volume chart. This basically a volume chart that segregates buy volume and sell volume. So, the yellow ones are actually buy volume and the blue ones are actually sell volume. This section is actually related to EMAs. If you want to display 200 period EMA, you can actually display that. So, by default all these are no. Similarly, if you want to display 50 period EMA, you can display this, and also 20-day EMA. If you want to display, you can display 20-day EMA. And this is something related to pivot EMAs, pivot based EMAs. So, it is called PIMA. PIMA 3 is nothing but a bunch of 3 EMAs based on pivots. So, if you want to display this, you will get a bunch of 3 EMAs, shorter time frame EMAs, middle time frame EMA, and a longer time frame EMA. And this one is actually if you want to display, if you want to hide the author's name, you can actually click no. So, you can see the author's name hidden. And the next feature is basically super trend. It is related to super trend. So, there are a couple of strategies which use a super trend. So, if you want the super trend to be displayed, click yes. And these are the actually parameters that you can play around with related to super trend. The next section is actually related to displaying of ranges, both previous period range and current period range. So this section is actually previous period range, and this section is actually current period range. This is previous week high, previous week low, previous month high, month low, current week high, current week low, current month high, and current month low. And the last one is, if you want the text to be displayed, you can activate this. So I am activating previous week high and previous week low. So you can actually see a bunch of lines here displaying previous week high and previous week low. Now this is the previous week low, and this is the previous week high. And similarly, you can also do the same thing with respect to the other options. So for time being, I am actually disabling this. If you actually wanted only the text to be displayed, you can also use this option. So where you can find only the text on the right hand side without actually displaying the lines. The next section is related to VWAP. So by default, it actually shows no VWAP. So if you want daily VWAP to be displayed, you can display daily VWAP, and similarly weekly VWAP and monthly VWAP, and so on and so forth. And the next is actually plot VWAP bands. So if you want the daily VWAP bands to be plotted, so it will actually display the VWAP bands. VWAP bands are nothing but standard deviation of the daily VWAP, both on the higher side and the lower side. This is the first, second, and third standard deviation. On the higher side, this is the first, second, and third standard deviation on the lower side. So this standard deviation bands can be plotted only for the daily VWAP and not on the monthly and weekly VWAP, which I have disabled actually. And this is a previous VWAP line. If you want the previous day's VWAP line to be plotted, you can see this white lines. This white lines actually indicate the previous day VWAP. So this line is actually the previous day closing VWAP. And this section is related to intraday 125-minute pivots. The first one is intraday 125-minute range, high and low range. So if you want high and low range of 125 minutes, you can display this. The next one is intraday 125-minute pivots. So if you want this 125-minute pivots along with the support and resistances, so it is actually displayed here. Now this is the first set of 125-minute CPR along with the resistances and along with the supports. This is the second set of 125-minute CPR along with resistances and supports, and this is the final set of 125-minute CPR along with the resistances and supports. So this is the pivot 125-minute pivot text. So if you want only the text to be displayed, it will actually show the text. And this is the intraday 125-minute pivots. Only the CPR, it displays only the 125-minute CPR historically. This one is not only displays the 125-minute CPR but also displays the 125 minutes support and resistance as well. So for the time being, I am hiding it. And this one is actually intraday pivot EMA. This 125-minute pivot can be represented using a single line, which is EMA. So this is basically the EMA representing the 125-minute pivot, 375 period EMA of the 125-minute pivot. So this is next period's intraday pivot. This basically is not used anywhere. So for time being, I have actually disabled this. This is actually developing intraday 125-minute pivots. This is also not used anywhere in the strategy. So I have actually disabled this by default. So these two options will not lead to any change in the visual appearance of the chart. The next item is actually pivot, boss pivot. This is actually daily pivots. So the first one is actually plot VWAP pivots. If you want the pivots to be if you want the pivots to be plotted based on VWAP, so you can use yes, but by default your pivots will be plotted based on the previous day's high, low and close. So instead of using high, low and close, you can also like actually calculate pivots using the previous VWAP points. The central pivot is actually the average of high, low and close of the previous trading session or the previous trading day in this case. So when you actually use the VWAP, that is the previous day VWAP, so your central pivot is nothing but the previous day VWAP, and your supports and resistances will be calculated based on the previous day VWAP. So in case if you want the supports and resistances to be calculated based on the previous day VWAP, you can actually select this option as yes. So when you actually select this option, you by default you will actually get the previous day VWAP here, which is nothing but the central pivot based on previous day VWAP. So since our entire strategies are based on high low close of the previous day, so I am actually disabling this option. The next one is actually plot previous day high low. This is very obvious. So if you want the previous day high low to be plotted, it actually can be displayed visually here. The next one is pivot boss pivots with supports and resistances. So here you can see the supports and resistances getting displayed when you click this option. So now it is hidden. When you click this option, you are actually seeing the light that is actually the thin lines, which is basically resistances, and this blue thin lines are supports. This thick one is the actually weekly pivot, and the bottom thick one is the monthly pivot, which by default is activated in this chart. If you want, on the contrary, if you want only the text to be displayed, you can actually choose this. Next one is pivots historical. TC top central, pivot and bottom central. So if you want actually like this to be hidden, actually you can hide this. By default it actually is displayed. The next one is central pivot CPR along with supports and resistances. So this actually displays the supports and resistances historically. So here the next option is pivot historical central pivot only. This is actually a feature which enables you to only display the central pivot and not the CPR. So this displays only the central pivot without CPR. and this one is actually the